So the other day I was talking to one of my mates, and they were saying they don't have time to go to the gym, right? I was talking, oh, when you go to the gym, I've been saying I've been going every day for the last 55 days today. So like, oh yeah, I've been going every day for the last 50 something. I think it was like 51, 52 days in a row. And they're like, yeah, I went on like the weekend. I haven't been for like 3 or 4 days. I went like twice last week. And they said, oh, I just don't have time, right? Now, when they said that, it's like, oh, fair enough. That's everyone's, general excuse. It's my excuse. Like, my excuse for a lot of things, when my parents don't want to do something, I don't have time, I don't have time. Alright, like everyone says, oh, I don't have time. But this friend of mine also works full time, also has hobbies. And so I know actually genuinely is busy. Like, this person works full time, gotta get to work, gotta do these things. My age, 16. But it's like, alright, fair enough. You're pretty busy, especially for a young person. For people your age, you're more busy than normal. And I just asked my mate, I said, how many hours a night do you sleep? And he goes, oh, probably 7 to 9, sleeping on the weekends when I don't have work. He goes, if I'm sleeping in, maybe 12, most nights, probably 7 to 8.5 hours. And I was like, there's your gym time. I literally said, there's your gym time. And he's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I still gotta sleep. I'm like, yeah, but you go to work, you do your hobbies. I'm not saying cut anything out, but if you're sleeping 8 to 8.5 hours a night, if you want to go to the gym, you could just sleep 7 hours a night rather than 8.5 and go gym in that hour and a half. You could sleep 6 hours a night and go gym and train really hard and dedicate extra hour to meal prep. I'm not saying you should cut out sleep to train more. I'm just saying if you want to go to the gym, find a way to do it. If you want to make money, find a way to do it, right? Today, my parents asked me to do just a job, just clean something, right? And I was like, I don't have time, I don't have time. And I was sort of just, bullshit. And I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Eventually, I was just, after me arguing, I was like, yeah, I'll do it, whatever. So, I was going to go to the gym. I was going to gone out with my brother and his mate. Just, had some things to do, got some work to do, I had things I wanted to get done. And I didn't really have time. I was like, in my head, I'm like, oh, I've calculated this and that. I don't really have time. But I thought, you know what? The more I have on my plate, the more I know I need to move faster. So I'm either going to get much less done because I'm mucking around, or I'm going to have to just be speedy, because I know I have to be on the schedule, I have to be going, I have to be moving super fast. And that is exactly what happened. I added in this job to my schedule, and I had another task I realised I had to do. I made my to-do list. I had like 6 things to do that had to be done today. And alright, let's go. So I did this job. Normally the thing takes like 45 minutes, like 15, maybe like 20, 25 minutes. Done. Went to the gym. Went gym with my brother and his mate. We went gym, we were there for probably 45 minutes. I went, trained a bit, and they were sort of chilling in the massage chairs. They come out, trained a bit. They'd already been gym in the morning, so they were kind of just doing, it was like 15 minutes, did like leg press and bench press. And the leg day we were hitting bench press maxes and shit like that on leg day. True gym bro stuff. But yeah, leg press PRs and this. My little brother actually out leg pressed me because he's got stronger legs than I do. So he was leg pressing 6 plates. No good form. Like I was hitting, I hit 4.5 plates for 4 reps. Good form all the way down. So that's what I messed up. 4.5 plates, and my little brother hit 6 plates with like 3 inches of depth. But he hit 6 plates, a few reps and whatever. It really added up to about 1.5 reps. If you add up the like 4 reps he did, I think he hit 5.5 plates or 6 plates or something. So yeah, it lifted me. So good on him. He's been going to the gym for like 2 weeks and just plays sport and whatever. But good on him. And then after that, I went home and made some food. I had about 3 meals. I had just straight beef mince and eggs for lunch, no flavouring, just straight cooked beef mince with salt and pepper when I cooked it, but you can't taste it at all. Beef mince, eggs. I come home, I had a can of tuna, like 2 coffees. I don't know what else I ate. But I come home and the whole afternoon from that point onwards was super speedy getting things done. And then until I had dinner, and obviously normally whenever I have dinner, it's when it starts to slow down. I'll have dinner, I'll sit there, I'll play on my phone, I'll be doing some work. I've got a couple things to set up and move around on my phone and just check on. So I was doing that, watching a bit of YouTube, watching some World War II documentary on Netflix. And now I'm here, and it's, what time is it? 9:57. As you see here, 9:57. So all in all, for my one day off of the week, I worked the last 6 days before this. So for my one day off of the week, pretty productive. And the lesson in this, so people walking out of bed, the lesson in this is A, learn if you thrive under pressure. If you are the type of person who if you just add things to the schedule, you get them done because you have to go fast and you can keep the momentum going, good, learn that. If you know, okay, if I add more to the schedule, I'm not getting it done, then you need to either A, adjust your schedule, or B, work on that and work on being able to handle more pressure. But learn if you understand, can I function well under pressure? Can you? And I'm not saying I'm some kind of genius, but I know that when I add more things to my schedule, generally I work better anyway. I'll achieve those, if I have 6 things to do in a day, I might be really slow. If I have 10 things to do, I'll get those 10 things done faster than the 6 things. I know that's how it works. If I have a bit of things to do, a day off with a couple things to do, I'll get nothing done. If I have a day off when I'm like, I need to do this, all day, I'm going out here, going there, picking up this, ordering this, my day will be great. So learn that. Learn if you work better under pressure, because you can always apply more pressure. You can do more work, you can make more things be done on your schedule, and you can take things out. Taking things out is nowhere near as easy, but you might have a job, things to do, places to be. But you can always add more. So understand if you work better under pressure, because for me, I found even if I'm really busy, if I add more things in, I'm probably going to be working better. And yeah, roll the dice. Like, really roll the dice, experiment. I really forgot what I was talking about at the start of this video, but learn if you are well under pressure, roll the dice, experiment, figure out how you function best, figure out how to come back from bad days, whether you have to eat a certain meal, do a certain thing, watch a podcast, do something, do some journaling, just decide, whatever it is, roll the dice, experiment how to make your day better, right? For me, this happened at like 2 o'clock, right? I slept in today, I worked the last 6 days, so I'm up between 3:45 and 6 o'clock the last 6 days, so I slept until 1 p.m. I didn't get out of bed till 1, and then I was sitting in my bed eating Nutri-Grain, and watching Netflix for like an hour. Actually, no, it was like 40 minutes, and I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm awake, I might as well do something productive. I just was like, I sat there for 40 minutes eating Nutri-Grain in my bed, and I was like, this is Bombay, dude, I'm out of here. So I got up, I was like, screw this, put the Nutri-Grain down. I mean, to be fair, it's not the worst snack, because, some protein in Nutri-Grain, but that was that. And then I went, had breakfast, cooked up some beef mince and eggs, did some work, went gym. I'll be honest, I forgot what I was talking about, I'll say that, I forgot what I was talking about, but experiment, learn, be able to come back from a bad day, be able to recover the day, recover the play, you know what I'm saying? And see you tomorrow. Diversity, oh yes, 2 sides of the same coin and diversity. I don't know how that relates to anything, but hey, this video is going to be a bit of a yap. I'm probably just going to make this video like, when I put like the date and just like 10 p.m. yap or something like that, I don't know. Subscribe, and now I'm going to sell you one link in description, that's all I'll say. See you tomorrow.